on to you Taurus out here. So you have the Page of Wands, you Taurus have the Two of Cups, and then you Taurus have the Two of Wands. So overall, for you, what it is that I'm seeing, interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. So definitely some sort of connection. Some sort of connection. The Page of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Two of Wands. You jumped into this connection with both feet, not necessarily knowing what it is that you were going to get, but you decided to actually give a person a chance instead of you just jumping to conclusions and, you know, telling them no immediately. With that being said, though, right, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, you expected them to actually be on point more than what it is that they thought. You expected them to be on point more than what it is that you thought that they were going to be. But unfortunately, all it is that they did was they just showed you that all they essentially did was really just waste your time. The reason why it is I'm saying that is because, unfortunately, right, is because how it is that they moving. Again, I have to report on what it is that I'm looking at. I can't just, you know what I mean, lie to you. So, and again, I don't really like delivering terrible news. I wish it could be on like that, but from what it is, and you know, we have our, it's not all bad. You know, we have our readings where when the stuff pops up, it's amazing, right? But as for right now, I'm seeing that, you know, this person isn't necessarily what they tried to make themselves seem like they were, or who. The Ace of Wands represents how this person basically put themselves out there like they were really gonna be there for you and everything like that. And the Four of Swords speaks to how they essentially, they are not that. You know, you Taurus basically had to end this connection with them almost as soon as you met them, because you realize that they were essentially, they are, you know, they're trying to, they're on some, they're trying to pay to play, basically, right? Like the way that they're interacting with you is more so over where they're trying to buy you. And a lot of you Taurus understand that it can't be from that perspective where they're trying to buy you. You don't like that, right? Obviously, why? If you have any kind of dignity and integrity, you don't want a person to, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people can be bought. I don't know why, but when you can't be bought, you understand what I'm saying? When you can't be bought, that puts you in a whole different category. And you Taurus couldn't be bought, right? Regardless of the promises that this person tried to make it seem like they were doing, you can't be bought. The Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune right here speaks to how a lot of you Taurus, however, this person is judging you harshly, right? The Judgment, they have some difficulties for you. They don't really think the best of you, because for them, they had this ideology that you were supposed to rock with them and you were supposed to be theirs. And they don't really seem to understand that, first and foremost, you kind of seeing the kind of issue that you Taurus, some of you Taurus still have, but some of you Taurus used to have, where, you know, you didn't like certain things about a person as to where it is that they went and you know, what they did type stuff, right? And needing to know where they are. Because let's tell the truth, to shame the devil. Taurus is a zodiac sign that may have a problem sometimes with a person's autonomy and needing to know where the person is because of their clingy nature, right? So now that you Taurus don't have that problem anymore because you fixed that problem within yourself, you've resolved that, you realize that, you know, regardless of the who or the what, if a person is going to cheat, a person is going to cheat, right? Regardless of whatever happens, if a person is going to cheat, they're going to cheat. There's nothing that you could really say or do to stop them from cheating or something like that. People are going to do whatever they want. Now that you have that perspective in your head, no one can play you based upon, their perspective on you. Them telling you that, you're not this or you're not that. I'm seeing how you can't really be played because of this, right? This person basically lets you know, they gave you a piece of their mind that, look, this is what it is. And now you, Taurus, are like, yeah, but who cares if, who cares if essentially they want to be on it like that, right? Who cares? Because at the end of the day, you, Taurus, are not the one that has to deal with, your own conscience and your own spiritual recompense. Meaning what I'm trying to say is that you, Taurus, are not the ones that's going to have to look in the mirror every day knowing that you were bought. And then now you feel a certain kind of way because now it's you were bought. No, you, Taurus, are going to look in the mirror, right, with your head held high, because money isn't everything, right? Finances isn't everything. Materialism isn't everything. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I walked away from millions of dollars twice. One of the person that I was talking to or whatnot owned a lot of real estate, right? And we wasn't together type stuff. But I'm not going to say the person's name, but they own a lot of real estate, and they own like jewelry stores and stuff like this. A couple of bars, which is real estate. All of that is real estate. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, like, basically in a situation where, you like the game, you like the wrong element too much. The person liked the wrong element too much. A Libra person liked the wrong element too much, that type of lifestyle. And I basically, or hanging out with that lifestyle, I should say, right? The money wasn't ill-gotten, but the people that the person associated themselves with is ill-gotten, right? So, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just stay away. And the person is like, well, why? Why is it da da da? And I'm over here telling the person, like, the reason why is due to the fact that you're a millionaire, but I'm not. So I still need to hustle. I still need to grind. I still need to actually, handle my responsibilities and stuff like this. And then that's where it is that we ended up stop messing around, basically, or stop hanging out, right? The other person I'm not even going to go into. But at the same time, right, we used to date and everything like that. But I walked away from that stuff. And anyway, the millionaire with the real estate basically let me know or hinted or implied, if you know what I mean, that, hey, if you hang out with me and stuff like this and we super cool, I'll let you like touch these things, right? Like I'll let you touch my car, drive my car, do this, like the rewards are real nice. And I'm just like, oh, so the person's basically trying to buy me. And I was like, nah, because I'm not for sale in that regard, right? Like I'm, like as far as my business is concerned, if you want to come through and get a reading and stuff like this, she even let me use her credit card one time, right? So as far as like what you call it, as far as how it ended, I just basically told that person, I was like, nah, I'm cool off that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool off of that, or whatever the case may be. Because I'm hanging out with you to hang out with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't you trying to buy me type stuff. So the thing is that the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is about how you showing them that you have your own. So the point that I'm trying to make here with this is, because you have your own, you don't need to be covetous or pay attention to what other people have and want what they have and look to like figure out a way to get what they have in that regard, right? because you have your own that you are fulfilled with. That's one of the things that I keep talking to y'all about, my dear Taurus, about why it's a good thing to have your own stuff, right? Because when you have your own stuff, you don't really have time to be jealous. You don't have time to, at least from my understanding, you don't really have time to be jealous. You don't have time to, you can't be bought, because when you have your own stuff and you're content with it, right? You don't have to be in a particular situation where you're ripping and running around thinking about how exactly is it that, you know, you're gonna get your own stuff, and then the other person basically has to come in and be your savior. And then it's like, or you're perpetually broke, which is poor, and then you're now in a state where someone else has, like I said, has to come in and save you and stuff like this because of the choices that you're making. You understand? So I'm saying all that to say that when you have your own stuff, trust me, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said before, I've you know, the second person, or whatever the case may be, the second person that I was talking to y'all about, where I turned down millions of dollars, they tried to buy me. You know, they let me know, you know, I'll buy you a house, I'll buy you a car, I'll buy you whatever it is that you want. And I had to tell them no, because for what? I had to tell them no because what though? Because what exactly is it that we even talking about? Like, I gotta be who I gotta be, basically, you know, and that who I want to be. I want to be a decent person. So, but this is the problem with control and the need to control other people, right? But if you pay attention to what I'm saying to you, I'm giving you, Taurus, a lot of game. This is the problem that they are having. It's the fact that they don't trust you enough. They don't trust you. See, they need control because they don't trust the process enough for you to actually do the right thing by them. That right there is part of the reason why it is that, like I said before, I don't have a significant other. It's because they so caught up with trying to play games and control. It's like, yo, I'm trying to be a decent person without you trying to control me. That's what I want to do. So you look stupid. You really do. Like, you look stupid trying to have me be a particular way that you don't need to try to run all this game. That's the person who I want to be anyway. But you so goofy, you won't even give you won't even give me and who I am now currently and who I will become even a chance based upon you, because your warped mentality of I can't be trusted with my own personal choices. You know better. You have the moral high ground to be able to control me because I'm that low down and dirty. Right? That's the problem with being bought. So the Three of Wands now represents the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands represents you, Taurus, are content being where you are, making the choices of who you are, because you are proud of yourself. You're not looking in the mirror and then it's like, oh, you thinking to yourself, oh, you made this terrible decision and that you have to live with this every day. So the Three of Wands represents you, Taurus, know that you can find better. Because you worth more than any amount of money will be able to actually bring to the table. You know? And I get it, you know? Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords, King of Cups, the Moon, the Nine of Cups, and then you have the Star card to clarify the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, this is the point that I'm making. Like, the Page of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Moon is about how yeah, they're upset at you, but you have something more than that. Those people that you were trying to get to know that was trying to buy you, yeah, they're upset at you. But again, Your soul means more than any amount of money. And you made the right decision, if you ask me. Because the Knight of Cups and the Star card, now look, this person, they have a profound level of respect for you due to the fact that you, Taurus, were able to actually tell them no. They actually really want you back. But they know that they lost you based upon them trying to make you into a person that they wanted you to be, based upon buying you. So you, Taurus, did the right thing, if you ask me. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K subscribers. We're on 16,000, coming up on 100. I don't know what's going on with the whole YouTube thing. Like I said before, I'm getting a lot of low views, even though I'm uploading. I don't know what be going on, fam. Like sometimes some of the things I be saying in some of my videos, I'm like, why are some of these things? Maybe some of these things are like a no-fly zone or whatever the case may be. But it's like I don't even really be saying too much wild stuff in my videos like that. So I really don't know what it is at this point, right? Hey, it is what it is. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe.